Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. This is a delayed Dusk, but it's Dusk that is back in action, and we are going to be driving on with our vehicle here. We could spend some time trying to strip some other things off these vehicles, but honestly I feel like we have everything that we need, at least for the time being. We might want to expand in some other directions eventually, but for now we are okay with what we've got. So from here we are going to want to try and travel back out towards the east. I'm wanting to stop in Wolfburrow because we have a spider basement down there. Then there is a Last Man on Earth shelter that I wouldn't mind popping into. From that point on, it's heading down to the second West Windsor and then south down as far as we can. I do think that there might be some roads that connect up there, but I suppose we will see. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be, able to sail across the lake in the way that I originally wanted to with our vehicle. It is just too heavy, and that's okay. This is a proper survival vehicle after all, and It was hoping for a little bit much, I think, that we'd be able to do that. So we're going to control multiple electronics, turn on the camera system, turn on the overhead lights and our headlights, and we should be good to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and reverse on out of here. We want to make sure that we're not leaving anything too important behind. Looks like that was just a flamethrower that was left here before, and thankfully it didn't go off by us running over it. Yeah, so we are on the road once again, Dusk. You'll have to excuse me. There will be a few times throughout today's episode that I'll just pause to clear my throat because unfortunately I have quite a cold. Yes, unfortunately, but it is just a cold, which I'm thankful for. So let's start making our way heading west through West Windsor. We ideally we'll come across a turret in time, and hey, look at that, our infrared vision is actually working. We can see over here them radiating heat. So yeah, it's actually just working now. That's brilliant. And you know what's even stranger is that we're seeing that through our camera feed. Very interesting. Well, I'm not going to complain. I'm happy about that, so we'll make the most of it. Alright, I think the easiest thing for us to do is probably just stick to the kind of northern side of town. We do want to try and get some diesel, some more diesel that is, and I do want to avoid running into large vehicles if we can, so we'll do our best to avoid that. Destroy a number of things as we drive on through here. Just nice and gentle, Dusk. It's 8:30 currently. We seem to be doing fine so far. Let's just try to go around the dollar store here, up towards Standish a little bit more, just so that we don't run into anything. I mean, we can run into creatures though, in saying that. We do have rams on the front of our vehicle that can take a fair amount of damage, so I'm happy with us taking some of that. We'll avoid it where we can though. We've got our nice space heater on as well, so that should be keeping us nice and warm. And we'll just cruise on past those, and then find our way back down here. I wouldn't mind trying to find some sources of vegetables, because we actually have a decent amount of meat already. If we can get vegetables, we can make broth, and we can make soups, and that's a really nice and easy way for us to maintain, a relatively healthy weight. Right now, we seem to be struggling with food. We've been struggling with it for a little bit now, and part of it could be due to the fact that we are a lot larger than we were when we started off, but we've also had some very, very, very active days, so that's definitely contributed to that a fair amount, I think. Yeah, I'm liking that we're actually seeing stuff with the infrared now. That's really, really cool. We're actually just going to start to speed up a little bit here as we make our way across. This is mostly known terrain, so there is a chance that I'll just go ahead and skip through our little jaunt across the fields here, although occasionally I will just somehow manage to run us into the only patch of trees for, the next few kilometers. But that's how we do things, Dusk. We're driving late at night, only occasionally looking down at the GPS. And from here, I want to try and get onto this road so we can get to Wolfborough. I don't think we've had a look at this cave yet, but yeah, with the spider basement being there, I don't think there's much in the cave that could really entice me. Caves can sometimes have interesting things, but we'll just let that one go for now. We can see the road in the distance. We'll pick that up and just follow it along. There's a battery there. We've got more than enough of them though, so I'm not that concerned. Our 2 engines will keep us powered for a long time. The irradiation plant I'm a little bit more concerned about. I don't think if we close that, they won't be able to see us if there are any turrets there, so... Yep, there we go. We can see turrets through our thing. It is hostile, but it cannot see our current location. So, yeah, not bad. We could actually shoot at that with our rifle from inside our vehicle and be okay, which is kind of cool. And, ooh, oh no, something chicken. Could that be talking about Chicken Walker? Maybe. Yeah, we'll ignore those turrets for now. We'll just cruise on past them. I am tempted to see what they have at an irradiation plant. I mean, obviously, it's where they're irradiating things, and what we know a little bit from Cataclysm is that a lot of the vegetables, like the fruits and vegetables and all the rest, they are irradiated, the ones that are in store, so they will never go off because they've effectively killed all of the living organisms inside of them. So the bacteria won't break them down. So I'm imagining maybe that's what one of these plants are, and I'm tempted to break inside to see what's going on, but at the same time, those turrets can be really dangerous, as we know. Let's experiment. You know what, we're here, we're gonna do some experimentation, as dangerous as that might be. So, we have 2 turrets that we can see. They can't see us. We've got the curtain closed here. We're behind all this reinforced stuff. Let's see if we can get our turret in the right kind of position here. So we'll go ahead and stop driving for the time being. We'll keep the lights on, and we'll just kind of cautiously make our way over towards where our turret is. Actually, can we control the turret? Maybe we can. Let's see, control vehicle. Set turret targeting modes, set fire, aim turrets manually. Okay. Fantastic. What's your range like? Okay. Now, I guess we can just try and fire from here. Yup. Oh, Battletoad, I love you. Let's go plug up our ears and let's do that again. That was fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just like that, we've taken out 2 of the turrets along the frontier. Fan-friggin-tastic. Oh boy, I like this. Let's go start this up and just cruise along. Looks like there's a little bit of issue there. That's fine. We'll just we'll let that happen for now. Okay, go ahead. Save. We know that there's probably other turrets on the other corners as well, so we might want to sweep past those if we can. I'm a little cautious about our positioning, because if we kind of go in an angle, the turrets can see us through the vehicle. It's a bit weird, but yeah, here we are. I think we can just hit F from where we are to use the mounted machine gun. Yeah. Okay, well, we missed 2 shots there by the sounds of things. 1, 2, 3, and it is destroyed. That's great. Let's go down to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's done, just like that. So good, so freaking good. So, let's start this thing up. Oh, we're still driving. Okay, that's good. Let's unplug our ears if we can. There we go, we take out the earplugs. Let's just keep driving along, and we'll cruise along the side of it now, if we can. See what we can see. Looks like we're relatively safe, actually. Okay, well, I suppose we'll go and check the other side, see if it's the same story there. If it is, we'll try to very cautiously approach. We are tired, so we'll keep that in mind. How well can we travel on this side? Let's just go spin around, make our way down, and just be sure that we are clear. To a point, it seems. Okay, spin back around, and you, Battletoad, you can just wait for us out the front, and we will do our business on the inside. So just spin around, situate ourselves here for now, and let's look at turning off some things. Turn off the headlights, turn off the overhead lights. Our lights are pretty low drain, but we'll just turn off everything else just to give the battery a bit of a chance. And we'll go ahead and stop driving. Okay, Dusk, are we ready to go inside here? Well, let's just check on ourselves. We're normal at the moment in terms of our weight, which is good. Okay. Let's get ready to do this thing. Oh boy. We have our laser rifle with us, ready to go. We have a headlamp. Cool, that's good. Probably don't need to have a hot plate with us, I'll be honest. So let's just go drop that off for the time. They're infrared goggles, we aren't going to need either. I'm pretty sure we can just drop them beneath us here. The binoculars, we will keep, however. Okay, so we are in the dark. That gives us a little bit of a chance. Let's just check out the dumpsters over here, make sure that nothing good was left behind. We can actually jump inside it, which is kind of cool. Speaking of kind of cool, we are cold, so yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to reload our thermoelectric outfit, but yeah, I don't think we have any batteries. No, we do. We have one, but how good is it? Not that great. Yeah, usually it would give us options if we had them. Oh no, we do have one over here, this disposable one. Sure, we'll go with that. That's better than nothing, so we'll go ahead and turn that on, just so we have a little bit of, it's locked. Okay, let's just climb over the fence then. Okay, what do we have here? We've got the Broken Crow turret. That will give us an AR core. Nice, this is going to give us everything that we need to make our turret automatic. Ah, yes. Good. Okay, alright, well let's just break into this little area. Temperature's fine, our head's a little warm. That's okay, Dusk. Let's just see what we have. A filter mask, I see. I can imagine that's probably why the game is getting a little angry. Doesn't like filter masks with no cartridges. Okay, so we'll go stand on the side of this for now. It's unlocked, and we can see there are some cleaner bots inside here. Okay. Right, what do we have on the tables? Energy cola, frozen but sealed. Okay. Okay, and... we have an industrial ID card. I think we can crack this open. Yes. Okay, unlocked. Nice, I probably should have peeked there. That was a little dangerous. Nothing in here. And looks like just some general clothing, perhaps. Yup. Tempted to take the leather things just to take apart because leather is always useful. Let's see. Yeah, just the leather belts. Really don't think we could get too much back from it, but sure, we'll take them for now. The pair of combat boots we can go ahead and cut up as well. So we'll take both of those. Leather jacket, thank you, and pair of boots. Yes, fantastic. Let's just drop them here for now. I think it's probably better for us to just deal with it while we're here. You and you, okay. Can I cut you up in the dark? I can, fantastic. And yeah, the Kevlar and rubber is actually kind of useful. So we will take them. Alright, a big cleaning facility here. I imagine that they use before they go into whatever is on the other side of here. We're radiogenic, so that's kind of okay, but I am still a little nervous about getting a potentially high radiation dose while we're here, so we'll... Radiation biomonitor. Nice. Does it have... It doesn't have batteries in it, though, at the moment, by the looks of it. There's a Geiger counter here as well. Okay. The Geiger counter might be better than the radiation biomonitor, possibly. We'll just see if they... and what kind of batteries they need. Let's see. Geiger counter. Needs one charge. Yep. Sure. What about the biomonitor? Is that something that we can wear? Because that might be clothing. Yeah, radiation biomonitor. A small battery-powered biometric safety device worn on the wrist. Activate to check your current level of radiation exposure. I guess, yeah, maybe that will be better than the Geiger counter, because we can just check it occasionally. We're actually just going to jump back out towards our vehicle, because that'll give us the chance to, well, we're going to have to climb. No, we're right. Yeah, it'll give us a chance just to keep track of that. Let's go get this thing loaded up with some batteries. Where are you? Radiation Biomonitor. Ooh, we need ultralight batteries. And I guess we don't have a huge amount of those. Yeah. I'm sure they would be in something that we'd be able to make use of. Really? We've only got the one? Yeah. What else would we have? It'd be like a watch or something like that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and wear it for now. I can't imagine that's going to take up too much. And hopefully it uses less than one charge each time we use it. But yeah, here we are. I guess maybe the Geiger counter might have been the right choice, because I'm pretty sure it would just take kind of, yeah, more regular stuff. Okay, so the radiation biomonitor, we're going to make that R. So it'll just be AR to activate that. You are not currently irradiated. Have a nice day. Okay, so we can only do that many times. And ooh, we have ourselves a terminal, a security access terminal. We'll just quit just for the second, because I think we can probably use our card here. How many industrial cards do we have? We only have 3, so maybe it's better for us to avoid using that if we can. A little concerned about why those machines are smashed there. Maybe shouldn't so confidently stroll through these corridors. Okay, let's have a look at this then. We'll try and bypass the security. We're pretty good. Open doors, access security locker. First of all, open doors. Yes, fantastic. And access the security locker. Containment shields opened. Okay. You hear an alarm from your position. Okay, it's good to know. I'm guessing that's what they were talking about here, these lockers. There's some armed guards in there, some ammunition, and weapons. I guess maybe that's what the security here we're using. Quite possibly. Okay, lots of ID card checks between here though. Makes me rather nervous. Okay, we have cleaner bots and we have hazy clouds and pool water. Okay. Radioactive gas. Yep. Okay. It's an irradiation plant. Makes sense. Let's not get too irradiated here, please. Right, what do we have? Leather gloves and some hiking boots. I will take both of those. We'll cut them up right away. So drop both of those onto the ground and we will get to work cutting up everything. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and pick that all up. Yeah, makes me a little nervous being here. Right, what do we have? What options do we have here? A radiation facility operation console. Bypass security? Yes. What options do we have? Oh wow, we have a lot. Uplink to mainframe servers, cycle conveyor belts, toggle safety shutters, probe radiation levels, commence a radiation sequence, maintenance, extract radiation core. We have some interesting options, that's for sure. The cycle the conveyor belt could be interesting because something could pop out. Let's probe radiation levels. Okay, so those are microsieverts, right? Cool. Personal docent. So that's what we've got at the moment. Okay, at the console we can see the current radiation levels, so we're safe here at the moment. Cool. That's good to know. That's the average and the maximum amounts. Okay, well let's go ahead and toggle, not the safety shutters, cycle the conveyor belt. No items detected at platform loading bay. Right, so I'm guessing this is where we could, theoretically, irradiate something if we should need to. It might be part of a quest line, possibly. Let's try to uplink to mainframe servers. Network disconnect. I see. Well, extracting the radiation core doesn't sound like a great idea. It would be a good source of plutonium, but maybe not what we want to do. So I think for now, we'll just leave that as it is, but it's freaking cool. It's great to know. So this is obviously the conveyor belt here. We probably load something in here, it gets run through here, gets irradiated, and comes out the other side. It might be some kind of... Well, actually, you know what? It's probably to irradiate fruits. That might be one way to preserve things. That would be very interesting if that's, how we could do that now. Yeah. Well, we are going to explore the rest of this place, though. Ooh, we have some locked doors. Interesting. Okay. Locked down here as well. Yep. And here. Okay, so, tell you what. I think we're going to make ourselves some lockpicks. They're not very difficult for us to make. It's going to take us a moment or two to take apart one of these. Or we could just bash it to pieces. Wow. That was one hit with our hands. We're kind of strong. Being inconveniently large. Alright, let's go turn on that flashlight. Or our headlamp, rather. And we'll just go to lockpicks. Improvised lockpick. It'll take us 10 minutes to make one lot of them. That's fine. Okay, so do we have our lockpick in here? Tools. Doesn't look like it. We can alright, it's in our hand. We only have one. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll make it L for now. We didn't leave any others behind, did we? No. We've got some more scrap metal there, so we could just do it again, I suppose. Yeah, let's do it at least one more time. Dispose, put that in our inventory. There we go. Done. Just like that. Okay, so let's see about getting these doors unlocked. We'll start with this one that's down the very end. So A-L. Oh boy. Yep. Nice. That was loud. Let's try again. Hey, satisfying click. Okay, ooh, going up apparently. And there's another security card reader there. Interesting. Okay, what do we got? Knee-high boots. Take those. We'll deal with them afterwards. We've got a sponge. Well, I'll take the sponge because it's useful in other kind of recipes. And there's some detergent. Okay, we'll get back to that. Yeah, unfortunately, we do need to actually just go and activate here. Damn it. Ow. You know what? Let's just plug up our ears. See if that makes the sound any quieter. No. Alright, we destroyed our tool there. That's fine. We'll go to the other one. What's the temperature like in here? It's actually pretty cold. Even with our, thermoelectric outfit turned on. Still pretty cold. Alright. Still struggling with this thing. I'm not sure if we're setting off an alarm or not, but we definitely seem to be damaging this. However, surely we must be getting better at lockpicking. Yeah, we've nearly got a level. Look at that, huh? Oh, we destroyed it? Damn. Okay, well, I guess we're going to go back up here then and just do that repair again. There we go. Get crafting. Okay. Pop back down. Here again. And let's try this out. Lockpick, thank you. Oh, there we go. Lockpicking skill of 1. Oh boy. Yep. Oh, don't know how I feel about that. Electric crackles? Is that from broken machinery? Glass door fridges. Okay. Let's just crack that open. Right. Interesting. Looks like we need to use a card to get into what I consider will probably be the same kind of office space on that other side. Is this a lemon? Okay, right. So yeah, this is where they were irradiating food. Surely that's what's happening here. I'm a little concerned about the outburst of electricity that we saw just before. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go... Oh, well, we checked our radiation. That's fine. I actually wanted to put in our earplugs. Let's try this out again. Oh, we're hurt. Stop picking. Yes, let's stop doing that. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, these are pretty basic doors. Let's just go ahead and bash them down, huh? It's not going to take us too long to be able to do that. Does it get angry when we do that? Well, seemingly no. So that's an option for us as well. Okay, yeah, lots of electric crackle coming from down there. Don't feel too great about that. Okay, well, fortune favors the bold, right? Let's try and get this open. Swipe with our ID card, yes. Okay. What have you earned us? Looks like it, not that much, really. Duct tape, that's pretty cool. Excited about that, my gosh. Professional plunger, very nice. Hand crank charger, meh. It looks like it's just a whole heap of stuff. There's a jumper cable. You know what? Flashlights, always useful. Yes, heavy disposable battery, also useful. We'll take the headlamp, the leather apron, cool. And I think that's probably gonna be about it. Let's see, we do have a light strip. Ooh, I will take, and a headlamp. Lovely. What do we have here? Another headlamp. Some knee pads. Okay, ooh, we do have another battery here as well. Light strip, some more batteries. Nice. Okay, so this is okay. I feel like this is worth maybe one of the industrial cards. I would have liked to have more of them. The set of pipe fittings is a little bit more difficult for us to find now. We actually need this to make faucets. So it's good to know that they exist in the world. Copper wire? Yes, please. And just some solder. You know what? We could probably do with a little bit of solder, couldn't we? Amplifier circuit? Sure. Oh, light bulb. Yes, please. Also good to see that they exist in the world. Lovely, lovely. We will take it all, Dusk. The antenna's not so necessary for us. Okay, so yeah, electricity's still kind of coming from over in that direction, which is a little frightening, a little concerning. We're gonna get zapped occasionally. We've taken some damage already, but it's nothing that we can't deal with. Metal file set. It's got a filing quality to it. What is our kind of current filing quality, I wonder? Let's grab some more copper wire. The tool belt's tempting because it's used in making other things. Really? We can't fit that in our pack? That's kind of frustrating. Okay, well, that's fine. Glass bottle of sulfuric acid. Yeah, let's just have a look at the toolbox. What's your filing quality? You don't have filing at all. Not from what I can see. Okay, well, let's take some metal files. Sure. Okay, next lot I would probably want to try and break into is over here, but that would require our other ID card, and there's still quite a few places here that might be worth checking out. Not sure. Okay, gotta try. Yes, swipe the card, and that is the last industrial ID card. Now we've got one more. We've just got so many military and science ID cards now. Oh boy, a lot of stuff going on there. It's gotta be the generator that's doing that. Okay, alright, so let's see if we can make it over towards this thing here. We might be able to turn these off. What are you, actually? Let's just see what's going on here. Okay. Compact Advanced Stirling Radioisotope Generator. There's a shock vent there. Radioisotope Generator. How wonderful. We've got a standing tank here. Right, I would love to know how radiated we are right now, but the Biomonitor is currently unavailable. We could unload the... Nope, none of the things that we had charge, so that's fine. That's totally fine. Power management, here we go. Yes. Right, external power management, backup power management, and run emergency auto diagnostic. Well, let's try that. Sure. Okay, short circuit detected, short circuit rerouted, fuse reset, ground re-enabled, external power line status 100% offline, no external power detected, backup power status offline, reason unknown. So let's try and see if we can do something about the backup power management here. Nothing. Okay, well, I guess maybe that might have stopped the shocks. Your heat drain bionic comes back online. Well, we're charged. We're in a fair bit of pain, but hey, look at that. The shocks don't seem to be popping anymore. Yay. Small switchgear. I wonder if we could take that apart. Probably not worth it. Really, probably not worth it. Right, let's see. I'm just going to grab the headlamp and the flashlight. We've still got recharging stations. Cool. Well, we stopped the shocks. We're still hearing some kind of noise going on inside there, and I got to assume that that is just a mirror of that side. So, yeah, and this is probably very, very similar. Although we did see some cleaning bots up on this kind of angle, so I guess we'll see. We heard an alarm going off, so... Oh boy. Youch. Alright, earplugs back in. Too loud for us. And let's just go pop those claws of ours, huh? There we go. Store that in our inventory. And apparently that just hurts our hands a lot more. There we go, we got through. Let's go put them back in. Our poor hands, they're doing okay. Let's let our stamina just kind of refill. And we can hear once again. Hearing some noises down there. Okay, what do we got? Irradiated watermelons and pumpkins. Nice. Oh, puts us over our volume, huh? Well, I know what to do about that. Drop all these bloody headlamps and stuff. Well, how much are they going to really take up? It's more those, I think, that'll be taking up space. We'll cut them all up. 15 leather patches, 23. Oh boy. Happy about that. Very happy. Lovely. Radiated rhubarb. But it's nice to have vegetables. They're vegetables that'll be good for quite a while. Let's just see where this takes us, huh? Very tempted to go and pick these up. Just limited, of course, by our smaller carrying capacity. Maybe we don't need all of those batteries. The heavy ones are going to be taking up the most amount of space, the most amount of volume. Drop them off. More the disposable ones we should do first, I suppose. Wow, those watermelons do take up quite a bit of space, but they'd have a bit more to them. Oh, well, we're just wielding them after all of that. Yeah, surely we'd be able to, fit those in as well. Excellent. Do we want to use these as a weapon? What's their bashing like? Not great, I assume. We don't want to damage them, so let's just drop them for the time being. And we'll actually go ahead and wield our, probably our radiation biomonitor. It's actually really quite good. No, that's our laser rifle. Weirdly, the Survivor Fire Hood is also good at bashing things, and is our helmet. Weird. No, let's just use the entrenching tool, huh? How about that? There we go. Got through that in the end. Entrenching tool, you can go back into the pack, and let's grab those watermelons. Okay, just have a peek. Okay, I think we're good. Another locked door. Probably have a similar scenario to what's going on the other side. Yeah. Is that a telescoping crane? Well, you know what? We seem to be able to... Wow. Yeah, no. Apparently using the watermelons doesn't work very well. Sure, that's fine. We'll go ahead and wield the entrenching tool. A much better weapon. There we go. Got through it in the end. Okay, we will see what else we can find here. Nice, lots of irradiated things. So, yeah, we're probably just going to pop back in here and grab a whole heap of them. Because it's some useful food. Lots of wrappers and all the rest. Yep. I wouldn't mind getting into there. Seeing what we got going on, but yeah, I think for now we're just going to try and make our way back. So we are going to grab out, yes again, the entrenching tool. Oh, that door just opens. How about that? Yeah. Well, I suppose we can decide what we want from this place. If we do want all the irradiated food that comes from it. I feel like that's probably worthwhile. What I'm going to do is just stand at the back of the vehicle here and just drop all of the bits and pieces that we picked up. The headlamps are something that we're probably just going to take apart, so let's just go and turn on those aisle lights for a moment. We'll sit in here, activate our thermal electric stuff, turn on the space heater. Lovely. And then, yeah, we'll just go ahead and drop the headlamps for now. So we've taken apart all of those flashlights. They're useful to us because we can use them to make headlights and floodlights and all kinds of other lights. So yeah, we're going to keep those. We're also going to go and drop the other bits and pieces that we picked up along the way, like the sponge, these light strips, We do have some more flashlights that we grabbed as well. Let's see, what else do we have? Batteries, all of this stuff here we don't need to be holding on to. Plastic bag even. Light bulb, you can live down there for now. The metal file set. Just really anything that we don't have to have on our person. The butcher's knife we'd probably be able to just sheath somewhere. So we'll see if we can do that as well. It's fine having everything fall to the pavement. It will be sorted out eventually. Let's just see when we're activating here. Can we activate none of our boots or anything like that? Just our scarf and yeah, okay. That's fine. It'll just stay where it is for now. We've dropped all the leather, everything else is on the floor, so we're just going to roam back and get ourselves some food. And we'll drop these irradiated pumpkins here. All 12 of them. I'm sure they'll go far. And you know, close it up just to keep the heat in. And we won't have heat on ourselves, but that's okay. Ooh, the eyebot's a little frightening. Okay, we'll watch out for you. If it takes pictures of us, there's a chance that it can spawn other things, so yeah, not great. We'll definitely haul all of the turret stuff back towards our vehicle. I've just noticed another eyebot down here as well. It's probably the alarms that had activated them. Just close that up just in case, just to be safe. And pop on down here. Okay, so what do we have? Cucumbers, cabbages, nice. Pineapples and tomato. I think that might just be a single lot of them. And this just looks like, yeah, stuff mostly. Peach, tomato, or potato, or potato. Grab both of you. Okay, I think that's that lot. Anything there? Zucchini, nice. Looks like we can identify them just by the little icon that we see there. And it's just going to be bags. So let's pop up into this one here. We should be looking at the same thing, theoretically. So let's just go wield our entrenching tool wherever you are. It's not worn. It's just not here. Oh, we still have it in our hands, I think, maybe? Yeah, we do. Great. Ignore the alarm. It's totally fine. Completely fine. Okay. Just open those up. Nothing so far. Grab the pumpkins. All 12 of them. They do seem to like to stack them. Oh, that's an onion. It's old and it's frozen. It's not irradiated yet, so we will say no to you. Wherever you are. Food, old onion. You can live here. Just raw potatoes. We're hearing a bit of noise behind there. I gotta think it's just the cleaner bots doing their thing. Frozen potato. Most of the stuff up here seems to be fresh. Apart from more pumpkins. Bloody brilliant. Okay, we'll have to see what recipes we can use those in, but yeah, they're gonna be good for a very, very long time. And I think that's the bulk of the food that was here, so I am happy that we got something out of this, and we just ran right past that bloody eyebot, so let's, I think we might actually have to try and pick this. Yeah, let's see. There is nothing to lockpick nearby. Okay, so I guess we can't pick the fence? Maybe? Yeah, which means that we're just gonna have to try and transfer all of the stuff over here, which don't think we can do very easily. We could just try and just destroy this. Destroy it out of the fence. We're strong enough that we should be able to. Maybe. Hey, there we go. Okay, well we bloody did it. And there's some scrap on the floor as well. We don't really want the scrap, so we're just going to stand through here and then just take what we want, which is our broken boy. Okay, we'll bring that back and we'll disassemble it inside of here. I think we're going to have to try and wield it, which is going to be very difficult for us to do. It's going to be very heavy, but we should be able to just stop it right there. And we should be warm. Theoretically. It'll take us a moment or two for us to feel better, but we'll just drop that on the ground. And yeah, We're feeling a bit of pain at the moment, which isn't great. We can hear the iBot zipping around outside the vehicle. We could just shoot it. Yeah, we'll leave it alone for now. We do want to break that apart. It's going to take an hour. Well, we're hydrated. We're feeling okay. Let's look at doing that. Our focus seems to be fine. Let's actually turn on the radio before we do that, just so that we feel, a little bit better. And quickly just check the vehicle. 2 days until empty. Yeah, we're fine. We're good to go. Let's go and disassemble you. Yes. Heard mechanical whirring. Whoa. Yeah, stop the assembly. Okay, so I'm guessing they could hear the music and they don't like the music. So, okay, control multiple electronics, turn on the camera system, turn on the overhead lights, and let's just see what's going on outside. Give it a moment or two. We can see an iBot through the camera already. Okay. Why are we not seeing anything through the floodlights? Did you destroy my floodlights? No, nothing's damaged. Floodlight? Yeah. Oh, okay. That was open. I just closed the front and then all of a sudden we could see. Yeah, I guess it just took a second. Okay, let's turn on the front headlights here. I'm guessing it was the iBot that was just flying into us. Had to be, right? Let's just see. Can we take you out? Oh yeah, we most certainly can. That's quite loud. Okay, well, let's hope that other one... Oh no, there is a police bot here. Ah, you're the one that was making the noise. I see. Well, you would have been summoned by the iBot. Okay, yeah, you definitely need to go. But you might blow up. Oh, don't like that. Okay, tell you what. No, we're gonna do it. Okay, ignore further distractions. Okay. Reverse. Okay. Stop the vehicle. Right, let's try the snap to target here. Nope. Not target self. Nope, didn't seem to do anything. Nope, that's fine. Well, let's try it. Yep, 1, 2. The 3, 4 wasn't necessary. It is down and out. That's a broken police bot. So let's go forwards by a little bit here. Unfortunately, we're going to be driving very close to what we were trying to take apart. Stop the vehicle. I wouldn't mind taking apart the police bot as well. I feel like we'd get some pretty good parts from that. Just wait a second. Oh, we've got a bloated zombie coming for us now. Well, let's see. Can it shoot back across here okay? Oh, yep. It certainly can. Love it. Freaking love it. Okay, so let's stop driving for now. And just go ahead and turn off the camera system, the headlights, the overhead lights. And yeah, just leave it like that for now. We are very hungry, so I suppose we should probably sort out everything before we carry on any further. But yeah, I think I want to try and grab this broken police bot and bring him inside before we do anything else. And just drop him on the floor here so that we can work on him. Okay, so we're very hungry. We should have all these, vegetables in our inventory still. I kind of want to just drop them on the ground out the back here and then just sort out some of the things. So let's try and do that. We're going to drop all these containers, the plastic bags containing all the stuff, just on the ground outside. And I think they're the only things that we picked up, probably. So we're going to go into our zone. We need to add a new zone, and that zone is going to be unsorted. Because we keep on driving away from our previous unsorted zone, this will give us a chance to just sort everything out once again. And we're actually just going to go ahead and quick save, just in case there's any troubles with moving things around. Close that door up, and hopefully we should be able to sort everything out around here. Ideally, sorting out as much as possible. Okay, so it looks like we either didn't have anywhere for that, or something like that. So let's see, where do we have space? Looks like we might actually have a little bit of space up there. I can work with that. Good. So we're going to go to our inventory and to, I guess, here, food. And just start transferring them across. We've just got some frozen pumpkins there though now. Interesting. we'll have to try and use those rather quickly, I think. Okay, it's time to eat something. What do we want to eat? What do we want to try and make here? What are our options, I suppose? Okay, so pickled meat. Curry with meat. Curry with meat sounds great. I could go with that. Cooked fruit, cooked rice. Okay, so let's go into here. I like the idea of making a nice curry. The calorie intake's looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and make 2 lots of that if we can. We're going to use the regular meat, and we'll use some curry powder. Okay, pretty easy. Not much to it by the looks of things. Okay. We will go ahead and pour it into a container. A plastic canteen. A canteen full of curry. Lovely. Did it go frozen right away? There's only one way to find out. Yep, that is frozen. Lovely. Working as intended. Okay, and we only did get 2 lots of that, and it's really not that calorific. It is giving us a little bit of quench though, which is nice. Okay, sure, we'll just roll with that for now. Okay, it's time to butcher. We're going to disassemble everything once, the broken turret and the broken police bot as well. So, let's get to work. Dusk. It's going to take us a little while to get this done. So, I'll tell you what, I'll pop on back once we've completed it. Okay, and that really didn't take all that long. Let's have a look at the items that are on the ground. We've got a whole weapon there, and robot driving unit, and the irradiated frozen pumpkins. We can't leave those behind, along with a whole heap of other things. Turret, interior, chassis. Sounds nice to me. Now, I'm trying to think what we need to make this turret work. What is it? What is it called again? Is it something to do with turret? Turret control unit. That's what we need. So we need to make ourselves a turret control unit. Okay, so let's go search for turret. Turret control unit. We have everything that we need to make this thing work. Fantastic. We've got AI cores. It's going to take us 2 hours, but it's going to be worth it. After this, our Battletoad is going to be able to defend itself. Just firing off into the distance, hopefully to a pretty decent effect. It seems really good when we're controlling it, so yeah, a damn good weapon this toad is. We heard metal screeching. Stop crafting. No, we'll ignore. Oh, okay, so something is close. Maybe it'll have a chance to demonstrate its capabilities. Okay, so we have ourselves a turret control unit. We're very hungry, so how is our stuff looking? Our curry is frozen, so let's go heat it up yet again. It's very cold, apparently. Okay, is it that cold in here? No, we seem to be okay, all things considered. Like, yeah, don't know why the other stuff freezes so easily. Maybe it doesn't take into account the temperature in here. It's just like the temperature overall. Maybe. Right, so let's see. This is where we want to install it, a turret control unit. It's going to take us 20 minutes to get this thing installed. Listening to some fantastic music. We're fully healed at the stage. Okay, so let's have a look at this thing. Okay, control multiple electronics. Nope, it's not going to be that. It's going to be the turrets. So, okay, before we do this, let's just quick save because we've had issues with turrets in the past in turning this on. Okay, so let's see. Honk honk. No, we don't want to do that. Set turret firing modes. So right now it's burst. I wouldn't mind changing this to single fire if possible. But we don't seem to be able to change that. From what I can see. There weren't really any options to do that then. Set turret firing modes. Yep, it's just burst. Just trying to see if we can change it to anything. Nope, we can just exit. That's the only thing that we seem to be able to do there. Okay, that's fine. With that being the case, we'll try to go to targeting modes and change it, auto. So, theoretically, it's going to start firing. Okay, so could not find body part eyes in the turret's body. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe this needs to be able to see the enemy. So we'll go to multiple electronics. We will turn on the overhead lights and the camera system. And we'll see. Oh my god. Is that firing at us? What was that firing at? Well, it saw something. Nope. We're fine. It was firing something to the north of us. Holy crap, that was loud. Oh wow. Yep, zombie hunter dies. Yeah, it's killing things around us. Hell yes. Okay, so there's a hazmat zombie down there. How long are you gonna last for, huh? And there's something else. We can see it. Whoa, look at our infrared vision. It's working at a distance as well. Okay, so we're waiting. Let's just see. They're getting closer. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the kill zone. God damn. Yep, listen to it go. Now, I will remind you, we've got a pretty decent big barrel magazine in there at the moment. It's kind of prioritizing the other ones. Yeah, the listener was the last one it took out. That is so cool. That is so cool. We've got a friggin' turret working on our vehicle now. Dusk, you should be proud of yourself. Excellent bloody work. So, are we going to leave this thing turned on? Yeah, for now I think we are. Why not? Will it always identify us as a friendly? I really hope so. I really do hope so. Okay, so let's unplug our ears. It is... Let's go sleep for 4 hours. Yeah. I'm just going to go to multiple electronics. We are going to we'll let it try and see things. So we'll just turn this off for now. Turn off the camera system. Turn off the stereo. And yeah, we'll leave those two on. And we're going to try and sleep. We'll have to plug our ears back up, no doubt. But yeah. Let's go sleep. And oh, we can't sleep because we're deafened. Whoops. Crap. Okay, well, I guess we're going to sleep for a while. I will see you once we awake. Okay, well, it's too bright for us to sleep, apparently. I could actually hear some firing just towards the very, very end of that. We've woken up famished as well, so let's go see what's going on outside. We'll turn on our camera system. We should have the light to be able to see, so we'll just give it a second to kick into action. There we go. Sometimes we just seem to need to move off of our seats. Nice. Okay, it's done some killing. During the night, we've got a screecher to the southwest, which I think it will try and shoot, so let's just stay on this side of it. And just wait and see if the turret's going to do anything. Yep. Certainly did. Okay, well, I would like to try and smash these zombies while we are, have the opportunity to do so. Let's see. Climb on over here. There's an onion in the trash. We should be able to smash that acid one and be fine. Because acid doesn't affect us anymore. We're just that good. We haven't had any other mutations that I'm aware of. We very well might have, though. It is easy to kind of miss out on them in the dialogue. I'll check out that soldier, see if they have anything kind of different on them. Two-way radio. Hey, maple sausage. Lovely. And a chocolate bar too. Wonderful. I will take those, thank you. I don't suppose there's anything else interesting here. We could just do a quick search. Okay. Yeah. Nothing wild. Okay. We'll actually go ahead and have the maple sausage, just because we've got it here, so might as well. Let's go use the heat pack, heat up the entree, and we'll go ahead and smash that back, as well as the cracker and the chocolate bar. Or 3 that we have there. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Let's take the dessert pack. Pop on inside here. And we'll make ourselves some tea, I think, this time. So, on to food. Do we have any tea left? It would seem we do. Okay. We'll write 1 lot of tea, which is going to give us 1 portion. That's not really all that great, really. Can we make broth yet? We can. Fantastic. So it looks like we can use the irradiated stuff to make broth. We probably want a whole heap of broth, really, because we can make soups with it, and yeah. I think we want to make 20 lots of broth. We're going to use the irradiated lettuce, and we're going to have to use a whole heap of seasoning. Let's just use salt. Lovely. Okay, apparently we're going to get frostnipped even though we have the heater on here. Yeah, this cold is getting really cold. I'm surprised. Hopefully not taking damage here. I think we're okay. I think it was when we were outside maybe that it was telling us that we were in danger of getting frostbite. Let's see. Apparently the broth is going to be frozen by the time we're done with it. We're going to pour that into a container. Honestly, I think the gallon jugs are probably going to be the best thing. Actually, no, plastic jerry can. Jerry can of broth. That's what we want. Lovely. And now that we have that, let's see what else we can make. So, veggie. We can make vegetable soup, which can have a pretty high kind of calorie to it by the looks of things. We can make sushi rice. Nice. Okay, I think we're probably going to go for a meat thing. Wood's soup. Now, wood soup is just generally really decent. So, yeah, we could go for that. We can actually make ourselves haggis now as well. It's actually kind of tempting. It's a good way for us to make use of all of the offal that we've got. Sure, we'll go make ourselves one thing of haggis. It's going to take 30 minutes to do. We're going to have to use some sinew to tie it all together, some water. Let's use the raw kidney. And yeah, we'll get ourselves some haggis made. We'll also go ahead and process and make a whole heap of soup as well. It's going to be a good way for us to do this. Let's just eat the haggis if it's still hot. Is it though? It is. Fantastic. Wow, 3,000 calories! Frickin' heck. I'll be damned. Yeah. It'll take us 50 seconds to eat a whole thing of haggis. We're still hungry. We just ate 3,000 calories and we're underweight. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, alright, whatever. Anyway, let's just go through. We're gonna make ourselves some wood soup. As much of it as we can. Seems we run out of something at this stage. We'll go make 4 lots of that. That's 8 portions. We will use the chunks of meat, or no, actually, let's use the lungs. Yeah, that's a better use of them. Okay. Whole heap of this, thank you. It's gone to cold, and then I think it'll go from cold to frozen. We'll see. All right, we're going to pour that into our plastic canteen to begin with, and then we'll just, yeah, go for one of the plastic bottles. Let's see, are you good to drink? You're cold at the moment, so I wouldn't mind heating it up. Let's use the hot plate, heat up the wood soup, and let's get a drinking. 300 calories, could be worse, I suppose. Let's actually just drink the stuff that's not hot. It's just kind of chilling out here. Okay, gives us a little bit of quench as well. Hunger satisfied, how about that? Wild. We should probably have some water, but I think we're okay for the time being. What would be lovely is just actually having access to the clean water that we have in here. However, unfortunately, that clean water is just remaining frozen. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't think, well, maybe we can. Let's use the hot plate, see if we can heat up any kind of water. We've got lots of drinks. We could have some energy. Actually, you know what? Energy cola. Let's go for that. Heat up that good old energy cola. All right, let's see. Where are you? We just got a black tea leaf. Ah, there it is. Energy cola cold. It's got some calories for us as well. Weirdly, makes us hungry. Isn't that strange? And now we're satisfied again with a little bit more wood soup. Nice, okay, well that's something. Now tell you what, before we finish today's episode, we are going to drive on for a wee while, leaving this place behind. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of mark it as explored, leave just the center of it green, meaning that we can come back here to irradiate stuff. And then, yeah, I was hoping to do the spider basement and make it to the Last Man on Earth shelter. We do have a slime pit down there as well. Yeah, we might just be able to make it to the spider basement, which, that in itself, I think it's going to be a good chance for us to just gain a whole heap of meat. We're going to have to do a whole heap of killing, but, oh, look at it go. The harmonica holder was empty. Of course it was. All right, let's get nice and close. Let our turret kind of do its thing. Clear out the town a little bit for us. Okay, that's certainly helping. And I think for now, we'll just go ahead and turn off the space heater, and we'll turn off the camera system as well. And we will stop driving. this here for now. The zombie child is getting shot at. As long as we're not in its path, we should be fine. Let's go see if we can just smash these corpses. Render them dead for good. Let's see how bad this basement really is. Oh, the chairs look cool. A different angle on the chair. That's freaking great. Nice. There's a chicken. Okay. Alright, so. Yeah, it's actually facing towards the table. Really freaking cool. Alright, we're about to pop downstairs and get into a whole heap of trouble. So let's pop these claws to begin with. I think our encumbrances, well, it could be better, could be worse. We're still underweight, if you could believe it. Let's go, not harvest. Oh, there is an egg sack here as well. Okay, we do not want to be covered in webs. Oh boy, you're a little hard to hit. Okay, there we go, 81 damage. That's a lot. And we should, wow, be able to return the gift of violence. Let's just turn on our light for a second here. They don't immediately seem to be, angry with us. We could just blast them with our lasers, but that costs us. This is free. And I believe we're kind of resistant to poison. Yeah, poison resistant. So it's going to take quite a bit for them to be able to poison us. We are the spider here. I am going to want to get rid of webs though, because they can potentially slow us down. I think we want to leave one set of the eggs like non-harvested, because that way, we could always, we're not going to come back here. Who am I kidding? We don't need a renewable food source from this place. We'll take what we want. Let's leave it at that. Oh, hello. Maybe we can leave you in the bathroom, huh? Sure. Let's go with that. Let's harvest the egg sack. Grab what we can. There is a chance that, yep, small little spiders will pop out like this. We should be able to take care of them without too much trouble. Grab the spider eggs. Did I not grab the ones from down here? Let's go ahead and just get rid of those. Yeah, no, I think you just grab them immediately. Okay. Yeah, pulped corpses. Oh, good. There we go. Dealt with you. Grab that, thank you. Have a bit of a breather, Dusk. We're not poisoned currently, are we? No, we're good. We are good to go. Oh, that's a whole heap of spiders. That's exactly what you want to have happen. Oh, wow. We just whacked a whole heap of them. They're very hard to hit. Okay. Grab all those eggs. And catch our breath. Alright, so. Harvest these as well. Nice. Get ourselves some eggs. Yes. Nice. Looks like this is a D&D basement. Yes. Okay. Nice. That worked out pretty well for us. Let's just see if there's anything else interesting here. Nothing that we need. There's a metal arrow over in the corner. We got a whole heap of corpses for us to kind of pile up and potentially bring upstairs to get butchered. We need to make a butchering table. And I think now we need to have like a tarp or something like that to have like a clean surface to be able to do like proper butchery. I'm not sure exactly what we need for it, but we've got a whole heap of spiders here that we're just going to go ahead and drag back upstairs. And out of this place for now. We're very hungry. Alright. Now, I'm going to jump in here for a moment and just see what we need to be able to make a... I wonder if we can just use the kitchen unit to be able to do it, but I think there might be a specific thing for butchering in here. Butch? No. I guess maybe because there's an aisle there. You know what, let's just remove the aisle for a moment and just see. It only takes 15 minutes, which I guess is a little while just to check something. Right, so. Search for butch. No. Okay. So I know that there are foldable butcher's tables that we can make. We actually did have a butcher's rack. I guess it wasn't attached to our vehicle before. Yeah, that must have been the case. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and put that aisle back in there for now, just so that it's not, completely empty. Just like so. Yeah, I know, we're very, very hungry. Use the arc welder. Thank you very much. And let's see, can we... No, I think we're gonna have to heat up our wood soup. We'll go ahead and just smash some of that back. Alright, slaked, but still hungry, and still underweight, underfed. Interesting. Well, that's a lot more meat. We just need to find a way to be able to kind of deal with that properly. Let's just do an all-around search before we wrap up for the day to see if we have a butcher's rack. I'm pretty sure it's just called rack. So, just walk along, do a quick check there. Quick check there. Metal butchering rack. Of course we do have it with us because we're prepared, aren't we? We have no space for the butcher's rack. It is to the northeast. Okay. We'll go ahead and grab it. I guess we put our claws back just fine. We'll see if we can activate it, open it up just beneath us. Okay. It doesn't want to. We'll do it just to the side of us. Dragging those across. Alright. Now, are we going to be able to butcher these okay? I just want to figure that out before anything else. So, can we do a full butchery? We can. 22 minutes. Alright, well, that's what we're going to do. When we come back in the next episode, we're going to have a whole heap of butchered spiders. However, I'm pretty sure, actually, you know what? Let's just butcher one of them to start with here. We'll do a full butchery. Oh, we need to have a clean surface. Okay, so we do need to have a tarp of some kind. So, you know what? We could see what we can create that has a clean surface or quality. That is a clean surface. So, yeah, we want to search for quality. I think like so. Quality not required to craft, but quality of the resulting item, which is just a lowercase q. And then we want to search for clean, I think. Yeah, a leather tarp would give us a clean surface quality of 3. It's going to use quite a few of our leather patches to be able to do that, but yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and create the thing, and I think we might have to activate it. Deploy item, there we go. So whether or not that's close enough, we'll find out in just a moment. Full butchery, there we go, fantastic. So maybe we'll put the parts across to there, maybe we won't. Mutant organs, so it is going to be mutant meat. A whole heap of mutant meat, which is not as enjoyable, but I think we can probably, yeah. It can't be covered up by most cooking. Well, I think we'll find a way. It's obviously more nutritious if we cook it. There are many ways that we can cook this meat, and many uses for it, so yeah, we'll find those uses. So please do join me in the next as we continue our road trip. We are going to be heading down towards this last man on Earth shelter to see, well, if there is... Holy crap. There is. There's a person. Gerald Hawke. Hostelier. Well, Mr. Hawke, we might be paying you a visit in the next. Reaching out across the space, Dusk can sense the mind of another person living out here. Will they be like the other people that we've encountered in the forests before? There's only one way to find out, and we shall in the next. Please do consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. For now, I have been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.